Hi, I'm Rebecca Brayton and welcome to WatchMojo.com. Today I'll be asking everything you wanted to know about wine but were afraid to ask. I'm speaking with Carola Price, sommelier, about everything from wine aging to what type of glass to use.
You have your dry wines, your sweet wines, your fruity wines. You have a finish, a nose, a bouquet. These are all very important when tasting wine. There's acidity, there's balance. That's when you get more into wine drinking.
What do we have to take into account when we're choosing a wine to go with a meal?
You want to deal with weight always, and medium weight wines go with medium weight food. You cannot have a very, very light 8% alcohol wine to go with a halibut, say, because halibut we know to be very meaty fish.
When you say weight of the wine, you're meaning the percent of alcohol?
One of the best cheating methods is to look at the alcohol level. You're going to see that one that's lighter in alcohol, it'll be generally lighter in flavor. Also, sometimes when you just get better and practice makes perfect, you get to know certain grapes are lighter than other grapes.
Is the rule red meat, red wine, is that something to go by?
If you don't know and you've just started drinking wine, then yes, that is the rule to go by. Once you've started drinking wine, you're getting more practice, you understand that there's a ton of grapes out there and they all go well with all sorts of dishes.
Let's talk about different aromas.
Well, we go into components of earth, vegetal, there's barnyard scents, there's baking scents, there's and fruit scents. These are all to do with the type of grape and the winemaking itself.
What types of wines come from what regions? Like, let's say, does Italy make a dry wine?
Well, it doesn't work that way. It's always, again, with the grapes. We have a wonderful word called terroir, and we take that everybody in the world will make a Cabernet Sauvignon. Why? Because people drink it, and because you can sell it.
How important would you say the temperature of the wine is when serving it?
It's always better to be cold, and it can warm up in the glass, than be too hot, and then you have to try to cool it off with ice cubes or something like that. That's just horrendous. When you're serving wine, you really want to have it about 18 degrees, maybe 16 degrees.
Do different types of wines need to be served in different styles or sizes of glasses?
It all depends. You definitely want something light and easy to handle. You want a long stem, and it needs to be thin. Crystal obviously would be the best, but if the glass is thin, you're going to have a great wine.
What could cause a person to send a wine back in a restaurant other than they just didn't like it?
The only fault why wines get sent back is because of cork, and really the only reason would be a cork taint. There's not much reason to use cork because only 10% of the world's wines are meant for aging over 10 years.
The cork has something to do with the aging then?
There are minute little bubbles in there, and that gives you the ultimate aging time, whereas the plastic, it has no bubbles whatsoever. So what goes in is exactly what's going to come out.